money for nothing. Chicks for free.
What's going on, guys? We had a bit of a tumble in the first chapter today. Surprisingly down to 330 after shooting high almost at the 400. It just seems like a lot of people just came online and were like, oh, I didn't realize it was worth that much, and I just listed their boxes. There's still like a low supply. There's like less than 100 on TCG Player. I mean, it says 267, but you got to take out all those Japanese boxes and stuff. There's a lot of them, so ends up being under 100. I really haven't checked on eBay what the supply is, but I mean, they're around 330 as well. So probably just a little bit of fear in the market with all the Pokemon crash thumbnails we got going around, which, I mean, we're not crashing, but it's definitely stagnating. And I don't know. I think Scarlet and Violet's going to start to fall after the stagnation, and then probably the older Pokemon's going to rise, which I do have a deal set up. I'm getting 2 first chapter boxes. I did mention this in my short. The guy had 4 listed, but he changed his mind. He wants to keep 2 now, but he wants to trade for Pokemon. So that pretty much works out in my favor. I'm going to come up a little bit short on the trade and the dollar value because the Destined Rivals and the ancillary products he wants from me don't make up the $660 I need make up for market, but it's only like $20 or something I'm paying them to make up the cash difference. So it works out. I don't got to pay selling fees. I get full value for that Destined Rivals, even though it's down to $350 now. But hey, I get the first chapter boxes on the fall as well, so that works out. So as long as this deal works out, I'll have 2 more first chapters tomorrow. And we're going to have an update on the Pokemon ETBs portfolio as well if we're getting rid of Destined Rivals. And I do have an ETB in mind. I will make another video, and we'll have a whole comprehensive Pokemon ETB portfolio update from like start to finish, what our starting prices were, profits taken. Anyways, to make this a Pokemon video, let's get back to Lorcana. All right. We had a lot of big news yesterday with Whispers in the Well. They put out the Iconics. I mean, I think the Ariel looks good. The Hades, which I don't know why they paired those 2 together for the Iconics, but the Hades, it's all right. Like to see them in person now. You can't really tell what the foil looks like though on them. I mean, they're just promo pictures we have right now. But there was some other news that the Brave Little Tailor Mickey Mouse card from a promo from this one, Brave Little Tailor. There's only like 1 on TCG Player right now. Went from like 35 to like 70 or $80 right now. But yeah, guys, these are still $190, and you can find on eBay and TCG. I think they're $200. But the cards inside are worth $220 now. So literally, these should be going up soon just because of the cards inside. The buyout of the Brave Little Tailor too. Things are looking good for that D23 promo pack. What else do we got? Oh yeah, some Enchanteds. I'm looking at a lot of $50 and under Enchanteds, and I just wanted to go over a bunch I kind of like. We got Queen Diviner, Queen from Snow White. It's like the cheapest upright enchanted there is. I think it looks pretty good too. Sorcerer's Hat. I mean, it's not Mickey Mouse. It's just the Sorcerer's Hat. It's from Into the Inkland, so it's a little overprinted, but still, there's like, and all these cards I'm listing off, guys. There's a max of 50 supply on TCG Player. Most of them are in the 30 range. What else we got? Jasmine, Desert Warrior. Rudy's favorite Disney princess is Jasmine. Lots of guys like Jasmine. Lots of guys all have things for certain Disney princesses. But that's another story for another time. I think it's a popular character. I think Aladdin was a big time movie, especially for like my generation. I'm a bit older than what the analytics say on this channel, for those of you that don't know. Uh, Captain Hook. I like this Captain Hook. It's, Peter Pan's classic. Johnny Depp played Captain Hook. I mean, it's just an all-time character, and just, I think it's a nice card, and I don't understand why it's one of the lower Enchanteds. But maybe one day it won't be. What else we got? Beast Relentless. I think this is Beauty and the Beast is just another IP inside of Disney that I think is pretty big. A lot of people love Belle, and obviously the Beast goes with that. So that's another good one I like. Super Goof, I told you guys, I already ordered this. I think it's going to be Joey McScrooge, aka Team Rocket Joey's, like, one of the mascot cards for the channel. I think the Scrooge McDuck, which is the next one I'm going to talk about, is also kind of going to be a part of Joey McScrooge channel. I just think those two cards are going to be talked a lot about in that part of the ecosystem. And they're both under $50, so it's not a bad deal at all. Shere Khan. I love the name, Shere Khan. Lion King is huge. I remember when my cousin, she had her wedding, it was all Lion King themed. Her and her husband were, that's their favorite movie and everything. So it's just, I see that with lots of people that are, a bit younger than me. Even Team Rocket Joey says he has to purchase all the Lion King Enchanteds. What else we got? Oh, this one's a little over 50, but I think it's an iconic character that, like, a lot of people can get behind, like, really understand it. Another Johnny Depp character, too. The Mad Hatter. Yeah, I mean, there's even, I don't forget exactly where, somewhere in the Tampa area, there's like a tea house called the Mad Hatter. It's just, another iconic character. I think a lot of people, like, relate to the Mad Hatter and stuff. So that's another good one I like. And there's some great deals over on Game Nerds right now, guys. I ordered one of each of these. These are all under market, like 20% under market, too. I'm not saying under MSRP, under market. We have Rise of the Floodborn booster boxes for $120 on Game Nerds. Market is $150. That's a pretty good deal. That's 20% off of market. Shimmering Skies. Shimmering Skies is $115 on the market and only $90 on Game Nerds right now. Not a bad deal at all. And last but not least, Azurite C is a $95 on the market booster box, and it's $80 at Game Nerds now. These are all roughly 20% off, guys. 20% off of market. Not 20% off of retail, not 20% below MSRP. 20% off market, which is already below retail. I think these are some good deals, guys, especially some of these Enchanteds go up higher. Like I said, I bought one of each of these booster boxes, so they'll be coming in. Just thought it was a good deal to take advantage of. I mean, if I can get below market on things that are already below MSRP, I think it's a really good deal. And even the Floodborn market price is not below MSRP, but you get below MSRP and below market with this deal. So, guys, that's all I got to talk about Lorcana. I'll try and do a Pokemon video tomorrow with the update. Wish me luck on the Destined Rivals trade for first chapter. Have a good one.